Hey everybody, this is Fran Fraschella, draft expert and basketball junkie. To everybody who's watching, let's get our friends at General Manager Games the subscribers they deserve. Just press that red subscriber button and immerse yourself in sports AI through GM Games content. And on Twitter, it's GM_games. Let's get after it. Let's go.
Welcome back to another episode of this Toronto Blue Jays career sim. I'm JayBlue, and you can follow me on Twitter at JaysFromAway, and this is the General Manager Games channel, and hopefully you can tolerate my voice with a cold. Feeling okay otherwise, just a little congested, so don't worry about me. Here we are at May 23rd. We got about a couple of weeks now until the draft, and we have a 28-19 record. We're 8 games behind the first place Yankees, but we are 3 games up on the wild card. So we have a day off today, and we've got Anthony K going in the next game. So here we go. We've got Luis Castillo facing Anthony K. And we're facing the Cincinnati Reds in a interleague game. And Anthony K was injured. He's going to be out for 2 weeks. It was a loss, a 5-2 loss. K is going to go on the injured list for 15 days. And we're going to bring up somebody from the minors. But first we're going to take a look at the box score. 2 hits for Garcia, 2 hits for Guerrero. Danny Jansen hit a double, and Lourdes Gurriel hit a triple. Danny Jansen was 2 for 4 as well. Interesting. I mean, Anthony K went 1 1/3. Paul Campbell took a beating here in relief, but Colton Eastman, Scott Oberg, and Curtis Taylor finished it off without giving up any more damage. All right, we're going to have to get another pitcher now, don't we? Let's go to the Buffalo Bisons. So the best of our pitchers here in AAA is Spencer Turnbull. Yeah. Sorry, I was just wondering where Simeon Woods-Richardson was. He's not doing the best, but yeah, I checked him out. He's actually on the team. I thought he might have been on the injured list. Spencer Turnbull is doing pretty well, and he does have some major league experience. If we went for a reliever, Julian Fernandez could be good, because I can always, in Toronto, I can always move Elvis Luciano into the rotation, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to bring up a reliever. So my choices are Julian Fernandez, Danny Jimenez, Ty Tice, or even Zach Eflin. Jordan Romano's not doing badly either, but he does give up a lot of home runs. So I'm going to go with Julian Fernandez. Let's get him into the major leagues. You know, he was a trade target a while ago. All right, so that's going to be our, and I'm just going to ask for bullpen and get Julian Fernandez. He's getting a middle relief role. Okay, so now we're going to have Nate Pearson, it looks like, is ready to go against Vladimir Gutierrez. Here we go. Everybody ready? And it's another loss. 5-2 loss again. Second one in a row. Unless that's the same game. Sorry, it's not a 5-2 loss. It just finished out that day. Okay, so it was a loss, but it was only 3-2. Garcia, another 2-hit game. He just keeps hitting. Nobody else really got much going offensively, so we're in an offensive slump. Garcia hit 2 doubles, Gurriel hit a double, and Danny Jansen hit a double. But Nate Pearson, a solid game, 5 1/3, and 1 run on 6 hits and a walk, 5 strikeouts. Colton Eastman, another solid outing. Ken Giles walked 3 and took the loss, and that's really the kicker there. He walked 3. Took the loss. Curtis Taylor also gave up a run. So, but you score 2 runs, you know, you really don't deserve to win. Okay, facing old friend in Daniel Norris. Here's Elvis Luciano making his first major league start, and its first major league appearance since 2019. So here we go. And that loss against Cincinnati was a 10-inning loss. So all-star voting is beginning. That's the important message that they want us to look at. But we want to get Elvis Luciano his first start, and it's a loss, 5-4. Luciano takes the loss, giving up all 5 runs in 4 1/3. 6 strikeouts, though, 2 walks, 1 home run. Julian Fernandez makes his major league debut and goes 2/3 of an inning and strikes out 1. Chad Green, solid outing. Tim Meza, scoreless inning. The player of the game was Daniel Norris. I don't know why. I mean, that's not the best outing. 5 1/3, 4 runs. 3 hits today from Vladdy Guerrero. Chavez Young got the start in left field. Vladdy Guerrero 3 for 5 with a couple doubles. Alejandro Kirk had a double. He was a pinch hitter. Biggio with a triple. And Bichette was 1 for 3 with a couple of walks, and so was Danny Jansen. So now we're 0-3 on this road trip. We come home now, and we are facing the Oakland A's with Sean Reed-Foley on the mound. Yusniel Diaz is eligible to come off the injured list, and I'm going to send him to the minors for a rehab assignment. And it was a loss, a 6-1 loss. Again, the offense has really gone missing. Garcia, Gurriel, Martinez, Grichuk, and Souza with a couple hits. Grichuk with a home run to give us the only run. Sean Reed-Foley, 5 runs, 6 walks, even though he struck out 7. 2 home runs. Paul Campbell gave up a run. Colton Eastman, he's rounding into form. Colton Eastman is doing very nicely lately. All right. Let's go back to our home screen. Lourdes Gurriel is an injury. He's only day-to-day for about 2 days, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Saturday game, we've got James Paxton against Parker Dunshee. And Wade Davis is going to take another week to get back to it. Vladdy Guerrero, 3rd place in first baseman voting. No other Blue Jays, I don't think. Oh, wait, we've got J.D. Martinez pulling in a lot of votes as the DH. And Ken Giles and Scott Oberg both getting a lot of votes here in the relief category. Now, we did finally pull out a win, 5-3 over Oakland. Steven Souza Jr. with a couple of hits, including a home run. Lourdes Gurriel also hit a home run, and Danny Jansen with his 4th of the season. And James Paxton, 13 strikeouts, even though he gave up 2 home runs, but 3 hits, 2 walks, 7 2/3. Great game for James Paxton. This has been a huge signing for us. I think we got him for like $6 million. Yeah, $6 million. He's a free agent at the end of the year. But I wonder what he would want as an extension right now. Yeah, he wants a longer term extension at $12 million a year. But he's definitely worth every penny so far. And this is our last game of the sim. We've got Hyunjin Ryu against Brady Feigl. And this will be super fun. All right, we did pick up another win. We have a personal message. That's the setback for Wade Davis. The American League winner of the Player of the Week, Franmil Reyes. Trevor Story for the National League. And a 5-3 win here. Hyunjin Ryu, 7 innings, 2 runs, 11 strikeouts. Big game for him. Ken Giles gave up a home run, and Chad Green with that middle inning there, the 8th. Bo Bichette, 3 hits. Big game for Bo. No home runs for Bo, but Danny Jansen and Randall Grichuk each hit 1. Danny Jansen, 2 for 3. Danny Jansen is actually having a fairly solid season, very much improved over his past couple of seasons. Luis Garcia, another 2 hits. hitting 327. Vladdy Guerrero with a couple of hits. Grichuk and Jansen and Souza with a hit and 2 walks. So Souza is actually, as a free agent signee that we picked up late just for some depth. He's actually not doing badly. All right, so we're going to take a look at our minor leagues. And that's the Toronto Blue Jays. So we're at 10.5 games back. So here's the Buffalo Bisons. They're in first place in their division. They had 4 wins and 3 losses. 5-3 win against Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Michael Toglia with a couple of hits here, including a home run. And Joey Murray with a solid start. Julian Fernandez, we've already brought him up to the majors. Here's a 4-3 loss. Toglia still hot with 2 hits. Kevin Vicuña, 2 hits. Roancy Contreras here, 3 innings in 6 strikeouts. So not a bad game there. And if you notice that Danny Jimenez gave up a solo home run. Not much offense here in this game. 2 hits for Kevin Vicuña. Patrick Murphy with a solid start, but not striking out a lot of guys. Trent Thornton, 1 2/3 in relief. 6-1 win against Rochester. We've got Josh Palacios, just put on the 40-man roster by the Blue Jays. He's got 3 hits in this one, including a double. Gabby Moreno, 3 hits, including 2 doubles. And Jonathan Villar, another home run for him. He's having a phenomenal season. And if we need an infielder, he's going to be our go-to guy. Simeon Woods-Richardson, a much better start this time. Just 2 strikeouts, but 3 walks in 6 innings, and that's not the greatest thing I want to see. All right, we have a doubleheader here against Rochester that we swept. 4-1 win in the first one. On the mound, Spencer Turnbull, 1 run in 7 innings, so great game for him. And offensively, a couple hits for Palacios, a couple hits for Ryan Noda, a couple hits for Gabriel Moreno, and a 15-12 in 12 innings win. Kevin Vicuña came out of the game. No particular reason given. Zach Eflin, it's an okay start. Kaz Tatsumi got hit a couple times for a few runs, and Danny Jimenez got hit for a few runs. Zach Jackson with a decent outing. Home runs here, Brock Lundquist. Riley Adams had a few hits. A few hits for Cullen Large, a few hits for Jonathan Villar. Ryan Noda was 4 for 6. And hit a double. He also walked twice. That's a pretty damn good game for Ryan Noda. And the last game of the week was a 4-1 loss to Rochester. Jonathan Villar, another multi-hit game. Yusniel Diaz in his recovery, 2 for 4. Gabby Moreno, Riley Adams, Brock Lundquist with hits. Joey Murray, okay start for him. Gave up 2 home runs, but decent start. So let's go down a level, look at the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. They are in 4th in their division, 5 games back, and 3 wins, 3 losses. So their first loss here had 3 hits from Will Robertson, 2 from Samad Taylor, 2 from Jacob Barfield. This is Yency Diaz. Not a great start, 5 walks. Zach Logue, Bobby Johnson, PJ Poulin finishing it off. 5-4 win here. 3 hits from Philip Clark, including a double. Griffin Conine with a double. Jacob Barfield with 3 hits, including a double. Griffin Conine, 2 hits. Josh Winkowski, not a great start. He only went 4 innings. So that's a win, though. Held on to it. And a 6-4 win here. We've got Otto Lopez, 3 for 4 with 4 RBI. He went almost for a cycle. He just missed by a single. Hit a double, a triple, and a home run. Jordan Groshans went deep, 1 for 3 for him. Christopher Beck with 2 for 4. And then on the mound, Graham Spraker, not a great start for him. He's had better this year. Zach Logue, Turner Larkinson, Hansel Rodriguez. A 6-5 win. Pulling out these 6-run wins against Reading. So here we had Otto Lopez continuing his hot streak. He was 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Philip Clark, 2 for 4 with a double. Jordan Groshans also hit a double. Where is Jordan Groshans? There he is, 3 for 4 with a double, 2 RBI. And Tanner Morris was injured. Kyle Bradish, not a great start here, giving up 5 runs, but the bullpen really pulled this one out. 7-6 loss in 15 innings. Wow. That's going to destroy the bullpen. Will Robertson, 3 hits, and Casey Clemens with 3 hits. 2 hits for Jordan Groshans. Philip Clark had the only extra base hit with a double. Alek Manoah, 4 runs, but none were earned. 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. And then just a whole slew of relievers. Bobby Johnson, Jake Fishman, PJ Poulin, Hansel Rodriguez. Turner Larkins takes the loss. And a 10-6 loss to Reading. Samad Taylor, Zach Ashford. Is he one of our guys? No. We didn't draft him. Will Robertson, 2 for 4. Doubles for Hagen Danner, Samad Taylor, Christopher Beck, and Samad Taylor also with a triple. Home run for McGregory Contreras. And Yency Diaz, much better start this time. 2 runs, 1 earned in 5 innings, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks. Good stuff here. For the starter, the bullpen didn't really hold on. All right, folks, we go to Dunedin with 7 games. They had 4 losses and 3 wins. First one against St. Lucie was a win, 6-5. Adrian Ramos, 3 hits. P.K. Morris, 2 hits. We had a home run from Ramos. Nick Gonzalez with a double. He was 1 for 4. Alex Nolan got hit hard, 5 runs in 2 innings. 3-2 loss to Tampa. Johnny Aiello with a home run here. Nick Gonzalez was 0 for 3. Eric Pardinho, a decent start for him, but 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 3 runs, 6 innings. 7-1 loss in this one. 3 hits for Johnny Aiello, including another home run. Nick Gonzalez was 0 for 4 with a couple strikeouts. Justin Maesi, decent outing. Fitz Stadler got hit hard. Reuter Hernandez got hit hard. Well, he walked hard. He walked 3 guys in very little time. This game, another loss, 8-5. We're just jumping around. Adrian Ramos, another 3 hits. 2 hits for Francisco Ruiz, including a home run. Leonardo Jimenez with a home run. Nick Gonzalez 1 for 3 with a walk. Antonio Saldana gave up 6 runs in this one. All right, we're going to check out a win here. 5-3 against the Florida Fire Frogs. Patrick Morris, 2 for 5 in this one. We had doubles, 2 doubles from Eric Rivera, who had 2 for 4 a game, and Brent Wright had 2 hits. On the mound, we had Trey Dillard with 6 scoreless innings. Excellent outing from Dillard. 5-4 loss. We had 3 hits from Justin Ammons. Nick Gonzalez was 1 for 4. Leonardo Jimenez, 2 for 4. And, yeah, we had 3 hits from Ammons. 2 of those were doubles. Alex Nolan gave up 5 runs. 3 were earned in 5 innings. And finally, a 9-4 win against Florida, so the offense seemed to flow a little better here. Leonardo Jimenez with a few hits, 3 for him, 3 for P.K. Morris, including a home run, 2 for Johnny Aiello, 2 for L.J. Talley. We had a day off here for Nick Gonzalez. Francisco Ruiz also had 2 hits. And Eric Pardinho, 5 walks, but 6 strikeouts, 5 2/3 innings. He picks up the 2nd win of the season. And now we go to Lansing. The Lansing Lugnuts lose 6 out of 7. They fall hard in this one. First game was a win against the Great Lakes Loons. And 4 hits for Jose Rivas, 2 for Josiah Miller, and 3 for Grant Richardson, 3 for Davis Schneider, including a home run and a double. So Josiah Miller and Grant Richardson each had a double. On the mound, Nathaniel Perez, very good game, 1 run, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and Logan Bender with 2 1/3 scoreless innings. Sam Roberts got hit a little bit, and Winder Garcia got the save. And now things go downhill. A 6-4 loss to Fort Wayne. 3 hits for Solarte. That's the wrong team. 1 hit for our Solarte. Josiah Miller with 2 more hits. 2 for Scotty Bradley and 2 for Yorman Rodriguez. 2 for Miller. Brandon Eisert, a decent start, but Juan Diaz got smacked around. He's been very, very good this year, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. 10-3 loss also against Fort Wayne. 3 hits for Scotty Bradley, not much else. And on the mound, Adam Kloffenstein got hit hard. 7 hits, 5 runs, and 3 2/3. Joel Concepcion and Sam Ryan also took some beatings. This one is an 8-2 loss. 2 hits for Bobby Seymour. 2 hits for Yorman Rodriguez. Scotty Bradley with a home run. And Ian Bedell, Lazaro Estrada were the pitchers. Both Estrada was pretty good, 3 2/3, 1 run, 4 strikeouts, but Ian Bedell was not. And a 6-5 loss. I know it gets pretty disheartening to see all these losses. Jose Rivas 3 hits, John Solarte 2, home run for Trevor Schwecke. And Jack Perkins with a poor start, 5 runs and 3 2/3, 7 hits, 4 walks, 1 strikeout. Kendall Williams, pretty decent in relief, 4 1/3, 1 walk, 1 run, 2 strikeouts. 5-0 loss, 4 hits for the Lugnuts, 2 for Yorman Rodriguez, 1 for Scotty Bradley, and 1 for Davis Schneider. Nathaniel Perez gave up 5 runs in 5 1/3, including 2 home runs. And a 4-0 loss. So the offense has really just disappeared. Just 2 hits in this one. 1 for John Solarte, 1 for Grant Richardson. And Brendan Eisert, a decent start for him. 1 run in 5 innings, just unearned run. 3 strikeouts. But Juan Diaz, another bad outing. And Brandon Knarr finishes it off. So let's just take a look at where our ball club is right now. Nate Pearson is in a cold streak. He's got a 4.15 ERA, 65 strikeouts though in 47 2/3 innings, but that 23 walks is 4.3 walks per 9 innings. Elvis Luciano 1 start. Okay, we're gonna give him a mulligan on that. James Paxton 3.33 ERA. He is our WAR leader of our starters, 1.4. Sean Reed Foley, he got banged up in that last one, a 4.6 walks per 9. That's pretty ugly. And Hyunjin Ryu, 0.4. He is doing better, I think, than he did last year. Last year, he had 0.9 WAR in 27 starts. This year, he's got 5.4 in 10 starts. Paul Campbell is not doing well in the majors. I'm actually going to send him down. And I'm going to bring up, who am I going to bring up? Let's give Jordan Romano. I don't like the 35. Yeah, I don't like the 35 movement. I'm going to give Zach Eflin a shot. He's been pretty good. All right. And to Toronto, we're going to ask for the bullpen, Zach Eflin. Yeah, he's a long relief guy. He's not going to be, well, Colton Eastman is quickly putting himself into a more high leverage role. Colton Eastman has been very, very good. If we look at his last outings, like 2 innings here, no runs, 1 hit. He's just been consistently putting up zeros for the last 5 at least. Julian Fernandez has made 1 appearance. Chad Green has been excellent. Look at that. 5 walks, 23 strikeouts, and 22 2/3 innings. Ken Giles has been pretty good. He's been giving up some home runs, but generally 31 strikeouts and 20 2/3. And Curtis Taylor, really strong. Scott Oberg as well. So we've got some good arms in the relief corps. And Danny Jansen, I'm very, very pleased. He's got an OPS plus of 112, which is excellent, considering what he's been doing. So here's Danny. He's still got some work here on the contact, improvement in the contact to go. So he could still end up, he's 27 now, but he could still end up a decent, productive catcher. He's got 1.4 WAR. Way beyond what he's done in his life so far in his career. And fielding, he's showing up as very good defensively. Alejandro Kirk is playing in a limited role, so I'm not expecting too much from him. He's very young still, 23, but it looks like he has improved as much as he's going to. So Vladdy Jr., 133 OPS plus. He has 1.7 WAR, so that's not quite leading the team. Bo Bichette is actually leading the team there. He's got a 118. He's been quietly really bringing his numbers up. 311, 361, 479. 7 home runs for Bo. And he's probably doing okay defensively. And Bo still has a little bit of room here to improve. He's doing okay defensively. Positives that are zone rating. Luis Garcia also has 2 WAR. 327, 376, 490. I mean, he's not hitting a lot of home runs, but just those doubles, man, those doubles. And he's just 22. He's still got a little bit of room to improve in his eye and his home run power. So, I mean, that guy, he's killing it. Lourdes Gurriel not doing badly. Santiago Espinal is actually sucking the life out of the team with his negative 0.8 WAR. I'm just wondering if we have we could bring up Jonathan VR as a backup. That actually is a better idea. At least Kevin Smith is not killing us. Let's bring up Jonathan VR. All right. So now we'll just slot in Espinal. And we'll see what they do with VR. Yeah, he's a backup. Okay. Steven Souza Jr. has been doing okay, and that's all we've been asking as Yusniel Diaz has been on the injured list, and he's on rehab. I think he's played 1 game, so I'm just going to give him, 2 games, 1 start. So we're going to give him a little bit more before we bring him back up. You can see we've got quite a lot of guys on the injured list. Billy McKinney is gone for a few months. Shun Yamaguchi and Dolis are gone for the season. Wade Davis keeps getting his return date pushed back. Ryan Barucki, Anthony Kay. Lots of guys on the injured list. And Randall Grichuk is doing pretty well, actually. 339 OBP, 495 slugging. Very nice numbers. And surprisingly, JD Martinez, 265, 325, 524. 10 home runs for JD Martinez. He's seeing kind of a renaissance, but I have a feeling it's kind of a contract year flurry. All right, so that's going to do it for today, and I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for joining us. I'm JayBlue. You can find me on Twitter at Jays From Away, and you're watching the General Manager channel, General Manager Games channel on YouTube. Thanks for joining me.